Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe out there. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, whatever you celebrate. Happy, Merry it, okay? Let me know down below in the comment section what you celebrate, if it's different from the ones that I said. So today's reading is, how do they feel about you? So you know I do weekly how do they feel about you reading. I skipped it last week to do a who has a crush on you reading just for the fun of it, but now we're back to our regular schedule. However, I am doing a twist on it in light of the holidays. So we're going to look at how do they feel about you right now during the holidays. And so this will entail, like, questions we're going to ask here today are, are they thinking about you? How would they like to spend the holidays with you if they could? And over in the extended, how are they spending them without you if you guys are apart? And will you hear from them before the holiday season is over? Okay, so half of the reading is going to be done here on YouTube. The other half will be over in the extended. And the link for that will be in the description box down below, as it always is. I'd like to thank those of you who support me by purchasing the extended readings. I really appreciate that. I know that some of you are not loving that, but let me tell you, the amount of hours that I take making and putting these videos up for you amounts to a much lower hourly wage than most of you would accept. So this really is a labor of love. So please bear with me and support my channel as you can, You don't have to get the extendeds, but that's the reason why I have extendeds, okay? So anyways, feel free to follow me over to the extended if you feel drawn to. Otherwise, let's get started. So for group 1, we have the Last Unicorn Tarot deck. That's group 1. Group 2, we have the original Rider-Waite-Smith. I'm so excited. I got the original Rider-Waite-Smith. I have Rider-Waite-Smith themed decks that I use, right? But this is the original, right? Well, not the very first ever made, but you know what I mean. So yeah, very excited. Got that for Christmas, as well as number 3, which is the Vice Versa Tarot. That was also a gift. So pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps will be in the description box down below. Remember to use your intuition to pick. You can watch more than one reading or just one reading, and if it's not resonating, feel free to choose another reading. These are general readings. They're not going to resonate with everyone. We have thousands that watch the videos. It's impossible for 3 little readings to resonate with every single person that watches them. But just take what resonates and forget what doesn't, okay? And so if you do like the readings, please hit the like button. Let me know down below in the comment section when they do resonate. If you don't mind sharing your stories, I love to hear your stories. And also, do subscribe, if you feel drawn to, for more videos. I do post videos on this channel several times a week. And I do offer personal readings for anybody interested. In honor of the holidays, I am doing free emergency readings. So up to a limited number, I will be doing free emergency readings. That's going to save you $25 on an emergency reading. That means that your video recorded private reading will be sent to your email within 24 hours of you placing the order. So get in on that while supplies last. I sound like a commercial, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah. So once again, that is group 1, group 2, and group 3. And I'm going to get started with group 1. Welcome, group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So, how we're going to do things today is I'm going to ask the cards, how does your person feel about you right now? It is the holidays, so how do they feel about you over the holidays? And then we're going to get to how are they thinking about you, or rather, are they thinking about you, and how would they like to spend the holidays with you if they could? Over in the extended, how are they spending them without you if you guys are apart, and will you hear from them? So about halfway through the video, I'm going to transition over to the extended, and as always, the link for that will be down below. So go ahead and think about your person, group 1, angel, spirits, and guides for those who have tuned in to group 1. How's their person feel about them right now? Oh, and I did shuffle the emotional barometer cards because they're big and awkward. I did it off camera, like I always do, okay? Or like I have been doing the last couple of times. And so the last couple of times that I've used them, so it's there, and we'll pull that out in a moment. So for group 1, those who have tuned in for group 1, how does their person feel about them right now over the holidays, please? How does group 1's person feel about them right now over the holidays, please? How does group 1's person feel right now about them over the holidays, please? got the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Death card. Okay. So right off the bat, I'm seeing here that there has either been a false start in the connection, or this person is feeling that you're being a bit defensive here. You could be feeling like you don't have you're confused about the connection is what I'm getting. That maybe you have a lot of other choices or options, whether you do or not. They're feeling a bit like maybe you have some commitment issues. Okay. If it's the other way around, flip it. It's a general reading, but I am getting, for someone out there at least, this person that I'm tuning into feels like you have commitment issues, or that you have a lot of options, or both. Okay. And that this has caused, this connection to really not get off the ground. That maybe there has been a rejection that's occurred in this connection, or a false start, or delays, or even that maybe you have been mean to this person. Some of you perhaps have been mean to this person. I get that especially true if you're an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or you have that strong in your chart. But regardless, this energy of somebody, by mean, what that means to your person, the person coming through, is somebody who is just very overly logical, overthinks, is very strategic, and not that emotionally available, or at least you haven't been to this person in their opinion, okay? That you've been more in your head than in your heart. And to this person, it's been received as like rejection, or the reason why this connection hasn't gotten started or hasn't moved forward, okay? So they're feeling like there needs to be a death or a transformation in the connection. Now, I think that your person is skeptical that there can be a transformation in this connection. What they feel like happening, or maybe even what they feel is happening, but I feel like what they feel they would like to happen is for there to be a big change, for this current phase that this connection is in, for this current phase to end, and for you guys to both move on or move forward and have a rebirth and a transformation. This person wants a transformation for themselves, but mostly they want a transformation of this connection so that you guys can move forward. And if this has been a private connection, or one where you guys keep it to yourselves, or if you guys have plans for a celebration in the future, or even plan to get married or anything like that, for those odd few that'll resonate with, they're tired of keeping those plans to themselves. They're tired of the delays in general for everybody. This person's tired of delays to a new phase in this connection. They want it to change. And if they feel like you've been too in your head and too logical or overthinking, they're sort of matching that energy by embodying some of the more negative traits of that, of being cold. They could be being cold towards you, rigidly logical, dishonest, or unkind towards you. But just know, if they're being that way, they feel like they're doing that because that's how you're being, okay? Whether you feel like you're being that way or not. They also think that you are a bold and powerful person, and very charming and courageous. So I'm going to get some more cards here to answer this question, get a little deeper. If this is resonating, let me know down below what the story is. What's going on here? So for group 1, how does the person feel about them right now during the holidays, please? For group 1, how does the person feel about them right now during the holidays? How does this person feel right now during the holidays? Yeah, they definitely feel like you are being this Queen of Swords in reverse towards them. That you're not turning your pain into wisdom. That you are instead being just overly logical and cold, perhaps due to some past heartbreak, especially if you experienced a painful breakup or divorce in the past, whether they're with this person or not. Okay. So this person feels like this connection, it has so much potential. This connection really is the world to this person. They feel like, you could be their soulmate. You could even be like their true love, which is interesting because, they're being, kind of upset with you, but they do feel like you guys can take it to the next level, and this is what they want. They feel like taking this to the next level with you. This is how they're feeling right now. Like you guys can complete the phase that you're currently in and have a new beginning. Having learned the lessons from the past, you can complete each other and be each other's world, like have nothing but positive love and care and just have the best relationship. They really feel like there's a lot of potential for success and victory in this connection. And so underneath it all, they want some good news in the connection. They want some success with you. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles shows that this person doesn't care, you know, if you want to stay single or if you want to, like if you want to get married and have like a serious relationship or whatever you want to do, they want to give you your space. But they want you to feel luxurious. They want you to feel, you know, in your solo power, your single power, even if you guys are together. In other words, this person doesn't want you to feel that by being with them that you are going to be, you know, trapped or anything like that. They still want you to be self-sufficient. They still want you to have like your own money, your own bank account, to engage in solo pleasures. They are looking at you as spouse material. They are looking at you as someone that they could have a family with, that, you know, that even if you are an independent type, that you would be good hubby or good wifey material. Yeah, I'm just looking at these other cards here off camera because I do that just to validate what I'm saying. So, and it is saying, it's saying that this person is, you know how I said that this person is looking at you like maybe you have not turned your pain into power, or that, you know, you haven't turned your pain into wisdom. I think when they're angry, they think that, okay? When they feel angry, they think that. Underneath it all, they do want victory with you. And underneath it all, they do see you as someone who, despite any heartbreak that you've been through, and it looks like they feel like you've been through a lot of heartbreak, whether it's caused by them or otherwise, like you've experienced some sort of loss or depression or heartbreak. They still see you like holding it down, really taking care of yourself, really providing for yourself, really putting in the work, you know, in your life to be stable, to be productive, to have enough financially and emotionally to really care for yourself, okay? But you're coming across as the Four of Pentacles in reverse, so you're coming across as, like, towards this person. This person has either cost you money or they're the ones that hurt you, because you do have sort of a lack mindset towards this person, and this person makes you feel vulnerable. So I get why your person is kind of feeling like you're a bit of that, you know, king of swords sort of energy, of being very in your head, overthinking things, being very careful and intentional about everything you do, being very watchful in how you manage your resources, your time and your effort. Like, this is what this person is picking up on. I feel like that's accurate, but it's because of feeling vulnerable to this person. So are they thinking about you? Isn't it funny that we can have feelings for someone but not think about them? The feelings can be subconscious. So that's why it's worth asking the question, are they thinking about you? Is Group 1's love interest thinking about them right now during this holiday season, please? Is Group 1's love interest thinking about them right now during the holidays? I'm drawn to do it one more time. Is Group 1's love interest thinking about them? We've got the Ace of Swords, very much so. And isn't that a cute card? That's very pretty. And then we've got the Nine of Swords, and they're all in their head about it. They could be having nightmares, anxiety, being kept up late at night. We've got a 1 and a 9, two opposite ends of the spectrum. So they think about, you know, themselves and what they've done in the situation and how, you know, and the role that they've played here. But they also think about this more globally from like a larger perspective. And they feel like they're gaining wisdom. Their thoughts are leading them to, you know, contemplate completion and the desire for you guys to complete this phase, this unhappy phase. You can have a new beginning and a transformation to a happier phase. It's really what keeps them up at night, what's really driving them, basically. They have some new idea. That new idea comes with conflict, but they have had mental clarity, and it's come on the heels of sleepless nights, grief and sadness. The card we have here is solitary. So yeah, this person, I feel like this is the type of person that needs to go within, maybe a little more than others, in order to get clarity, in order to see the writing on the wall and the truth about their life. And the truth about their life has led them to feel and think that they want a new start with you, or they want a new phase in this connection with you. So if they're apart from you, if they're alone, or if they're away from you, if they like to take their space, go in their man or woman cave, it's not because they don't care about you or that they don't care about this connection. It's because this is the type of person that needs to be alone to think. You know, 5 minutes of social interaction for this person amounts to hours and hours of reflection, of thinking about what was said and what was done, even just to get in touch with their feelings. Like, they don't immediately know what their feelings are. A lot of people don't. You have to reflect. So any sort of, I mean, even just like jokes or insights that were shared in a social setting or with you, you know, they don't really acknowledge those or understand those or can truly feel or process those until they're alone. So it's not because they dislike being with you or being with other people if they're being solitary right now. This is how they're feeling towards you, as solitary. It's because those extensive, like the card says, is extensive stretches of being alone may in reality be the precondition for knowing how to be a better friend and a properly attentive companion. So this is why this solitary mood that your person in is actually a good thing. One more card for, are they thinking about, whoop. Well, we got two, but I'll take them. Yeah, they're most definitely thinking about you. They're thinking about being generous with you. They're thinking about how being generous with you and showing that they're willing to give equally in this connection, give equally of their time and of their money and their resources, how all of that is necessary in order to get past your boundaries, to get past your defenses. So this person is unable to move on from you, and this is why they want to reconcile with you with this beautiful Six of Cups. This person wants a reconciliation. They're nostalgic for you. They're thinking about the good old days. They're recalling the good memories that you shared. There's something about you and your connection that does or did bring them a sense of peace and a sense of homecoming and the sense of just innocent and good feelings. And they want a reunion to experience that again. So before I take it to the extended, I'll get you a couple of Romance Angels cards. And how this person thinks and feels about you right now. And they feel like, they think and feel that you're their soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. They believe you're their soulmate. They want to make the effort on this connection. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So over in the extended, we're going to look at how would they like to spend the holidays with you if they could, as well as a couple of other things. So follow me over there if you feel guided. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and think about your love interest, the person you came to the reading for. Angel spirits and guides, for those who have tuned in for Group 2, how do they feel right now? How do they feel about their person? How does their person feel about them? over this holiday season. How does group two's person feel about them right now? I went ahead and shuffled the emotional barometer cards off camera because they're big and clunky, so I'm going to set that to the side and we'll look at that in a moment. I'll do half the reading here, and the other half over on the extended, so the link for that will be down below as always. If you do follow me over to the extended, I appreciate that. That does help to keep the channel going. Otherwise, just enjoy the first half of the reading. I'm sure we'll be able to get through the questions. How do they feel about you right now? And are they thinking of you here? But we'll see what else we can get through. Angel, spirits, and guides for group two. How does group two's love interest feel about them right now? How does group two's love interest feel about them right now? What's going on? Let's look. Your person's feeling victorious. It's like they've accomplished something here. They feel like they've accomplished something. Maybe they've learned some sort of a lesson regarding you in this connection, and they're imbibing quite a bit. They're experiencing some good luck and good fortune, but they might be taking it a bit far with that Nine of Cups in reverse. Could be feeling like, they're having a couple of drinks, or they're overindulging, maybe in gifts or company, whatever it is that they're doing. It makes them feel like exalted. They feel pretty positive. They feel victorious. They're a little bit in their ego here. It's like they are feeling like they either received good news from you or about you, and they're feeling successful about whatever news they've gotten. Could be otherwise it's just they're feeling recognized by you. Yeah, it's like after a time of withdrawal, perhaps you have communicated to this person or had contact with them. I'm showing general restlessness or anxiety here from you to them, but you also have positive feelings for this person. Maybe you were sick or something and you were healing, but if you guys were in retreat from one another, it's like you have come out of retreat and you're ready to act, and your person senses that, or they know that for a fact. Okay, we've got the Hierophant card here. So that's showing the positive turn of events here. Okay, some of you get married to this person. Obviously somebody is thinking about that. So is it your person thinking about that? And I feel like it's something that neither one of you is really at a place of thinking about, but you are experiencing positive feelings between the two of you. So your person feels like you are a traditional, conventional person. Maybe you're going to church and you go to church on the holidays. Your person likes that about you. Maybe that's where they ran into you for some of you. But there is some sort of unexpected turn of events that your person's expecting to happen or that has happened. So I'm seeing, positive feelings here. Your person feeling like a turn of good fortune has occurred or is occurring in this connection. It's a turning point of good luck. And yeah, they feel, let's see, clarify that Nine of Cups in reverse, please. Some of you are getting more serious, taking your work or your lives more seriously. Your person likes that. If that's the case, just need one. Yeah, you're being less defensive with this person. I mean, you might have been anxious or just generally feeling like this person or this connection is out of your control, or there's some restlessness or anxiety, or maybe you're just burnt out on this connection. And now your person feels like you're letting down your boundaries, that maybe you have weak boundaries because you've been partying or drinking or something. But at the same time, it's kind of allowed your person to see you in a new light. Yeah, it's with that Lover's card, it's like allowed them to see that there's still an opportunity here for the two of you to have this deep love with the Lover's card, a partnership, to make a choice for the better, and that you guys could potentially be stronger together. Your person's feeling stronger as a result of the seriousness that they see that they can have with you. And so I don't know if you had too much to drink, or maybe your person did, because this can be vice versa, but somebody here has shown their hand, so to speak, and their boundaries are a little weaker for whatever reason, and it feels like your person feels that your boundaries are a bit weaker, and it's actually allowed them to see the truth, which is that you're wanting something sort of traditional, and that there is a conventional side to you that your person appreciates, and it makes them feel victorious. Yeah. There could have been a false start, or there is a false start in this connection. At least to it really getting going or becoming solidified in any sort of traditional sense. Could have been due to you guys working together, but either way, it's like there's been a false start in the connection, a sense of rejection, but at the very least, some delays, which your person, you know, has felt unhappy about. But I don't get that they're feeling unhappy about it anymore. And if you were unhappy about it, I don't think that they feel that you're unhappy about it anymore. I think they feel that you're ready to take an opportunity or a chance here. That you're ready to make a choice, that you're ready to take an opportunity or a chance, that you're ready to act. So are they thinking about you? Are they thinking about you? Let's look at that. Angels, person, guides, group two's person. There's a group two's person thinking about them right now. During this holiday season, are they thinking about them? Yeah, I see a false start here due to competition or rivalry. They're thinking a little bit about you, group two. I think if they think about you, they think, are you watching them from a distance? Are you watching their social media? And will they hear from you again? It's kind of what they're thinking. I think they're looking, like I said, they're looking for a change of good luck. They feel like you guys are approaching a turning point where things are going to get better. And this is sort of what they're looking to. But they're not overly concerned. So no, they're not really thinking about you that much. Thinking about you a little bit. And they're just trying to learn from the situation. I think they're curious about you. When they do think about you, they're curious about you, but also a little bit skeptical too. So your person has a lot of love and affection to give to you, but they don't have anything like solid to offer you at this time. So this is something that crosses their mind on occasion when they think about you. They think about the, they think the thoughts of a stubborn person, somebody that takes a lazy approach to the connection. They think about potentially this connection not working, maybe due to money issues or workaholism, jealousy, or financial setbacks. So go ahead and take that, how that resonates. Yeah, there's that Wheel of Fortune that keeps wanting to, keeps popping in my head and wants to be acknowledged. They feel like after a false start or rejection that the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn, and in divine timing, the universe or fate is going to step in and turn that wheel around for the better, so that you guys are going to reach a turning point of good luck here. So they don't think about you much, but when they do, they think about how they don't have enough to offer you, and they think the thoughts of a stubborn person and perhaps somebody that works too hard, and they are skeptical about you. But this connection, if there has been an ending or a rejection or anything like that, it is not over. This person thinks that it's not over, and they think that even though it's difficult, traveling towards you or making a move towards you, that eventually it's going to happen. That's what they're thinking, okay? So over in the extended, we're going to look at, how would they spend the holidays with you if they could. But I'm going to pull you a Romance Angels card over here. Also in the extended, we're going to look at how are they spending those holidays without you if you guys are apart, and will you hear from them? So we already kind of answered that question, will you hear from them? They're kind of waiting for the universe or fate to step in and reconnect you guys. Like, they feel like something positive is going to happen. Like, they're expecting good news or have received good news about you or related to you. Yeah, the card that come out from the emotional barometer deck is I'm feeling happy. So this person, yeah, and this talks about that happy people are kind of boring. So your person's kind of boring right now. That happy people have a tendency not to have much to say for themselves. So this person is actually kind of happy, you know, when it comes towards you, or they are happy when it comes to you. But if they're not talking about it, it's just because they're just chilling. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I don't think they've got very big, strong family issues that they need to address, but maybe they're kind of addressing them right now. Anything else from the romance angels, please? Someone was wearing a false mask in this relationship. Who's wearing a false mask in the relationship, Spirit? Is it the love interest? Kind of. Yeah, the false mask is if you think that this connection is over, that this person has moved on, or they're doing better without you, they're not. They're still learning from the situation. They're still wanting to communicate with you. They're still curious and skeptical about you. If they're, you know, they might be acting happier than they actually are. But I feel like they are happy. But just know that, you know, things are going to turn around for the better here. If anything, this person has insecurities related to family, maybe a parent or something like that. They're not really working on those. Maybe they think they're more over those insecurities and those family issues that they need to heal than they actually are. Maybe they're deceiving themselves. This person could be the type that kind of just thinks that things are going to solve themselves without a lot of attention from your person, without a lot of action or communication on their part needed. But, you know, that's rarely the case. But so let's see, how would they like to spend the holidays with you if they could? Angel Spirits and Guides, Group 2's love interest. How would Group 2's love interest like to spend the holidays with Group 2 if they could? How would Group 2's love interest like to spend the holidays with Group 2 if they could, please? They'd like to travel for you. They like to travel to you, and they'd like to travel with you. They'd like to show you the world. They'd like to show you luxury and a good time. They'd like to have sex with you, sex. They'd like to, you know, complete a painful ending in this connection if you guys are going through difficulties. This person wants to move on from illusion to something deeper. They want to go for the gold. They want to win in the situation. There is, again, a bit of ego with this person, but they do want to be balanced and follow their dreams however hard it is. They are ready to act as well, like they're wanting action here. Do they want you to, I think they want you to take action in the connection. They're wanting big changes to be made here. They want to move on from this place that you guys are currently at, and they want a rebirth and a transformation. So I'm definitely seeing travel. If there's a physical distance, they want to close it. If there's an emotional distance, they want to close it. They also could be wanting to go on like a holiday with you or a trip. But there's no money for that right now. The bad news is this person doesn't have the money. They're not the King of Pentacles. They are the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I can't really follow through on this, what they want. But they're watching from a distance, and they're kind of like, you know, when they think about you, and if they could spend it with you, they would like to sort of reap the rewards of the efforts that they've put in on this connection. I'm hearing they'd like to make a choice as well that would benefit you guys, so you guys could work together and expand and travel. Definitely it's about travel. This person's been waiting for an opportunity to have their ships come in with you. They feel like success is coming to this connection and to them with you, although it's been delayed. Welcome group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe out there. So I have pre-shuffled your emotional barometer cards because they're big and awkward, so I'm going to set that to the side here. And then I'm going to get in, and you guys are the lucky recipients of the vice versa tarot, so I'm going to let you guys be the first ones that I use this deck on. Should be interesting. So think about your love interest, the person that you came to the video for. Excuse me. Angel spirits and guides, for those who have tuned into group 3, can we get clear, accurate guidance and answers regarding group 3 and their love interest, please, and the questions here today? Group 3, what I'm going to tell you is what I told group 2. Basically that, you know, we're going to do the first few questions, or 2 or 3 questions here, and then I'm going to take it over to the extended. So as always, link for the extended will be down below, and so that's what we're going to do. But over here on YouTube, it looks like what we're going to get through is how do they feel about you right now, as in during the holidays, and are they thinking about you? And then possibly we'll get through how would they like to spend the holidays with you if they could. Then over the extended, we're going to do how are they spending the holidays without you if you guys are apart, and will you hear from them? So just a heads up on that. That will be happening, okay? So back to the reading. Angel spirits and guides for group 3. How does the person feel about them right now? How does the person feel about them right now during the holidays? How does group 3's person feel about them right now during the holidays? How does group 3's love interest feel about them right now during the holidays, please? For those who will tune in for group 3. How does group 3's person feel about them right now during the holidays? Okay, so we've got the Magician in reverse. So generally they're feeling scattered. The Magician in reverse represents somebody who feels like they've experienced wasted resources. In this case, your person is feeling like they don't know what to think about the situation with you right now. They're experiencing some sort of mental block or some reflection on poor judgment or dishonesty that's occurred from them towards you in this connection, or from you towards them. And if it was from you towards them, if you broke up with this person, they feel like it was a wasted opportunity. They feel like, you know, it was that this connection has unfulfilled potential. And so that's how they're feeling right now. And then we've got the 8 of Wands. So they'd like to communicate with you. They'd like fast and positive change in this connection. That shows the passion that they have towards you as well. They could possibly want to give you some news, but whatever they feel like happening in this connection with you, they feel like they want it to happen fast. Yeah, I get that this person, they want to have their way with you, okay? And this person wants to have their way with you. They have a lot of lust and a lot of passion for you. What they would really like to do is come in and get physical with you. They feel like turning pain into power. I'm hearing pain into pleasure. They feel like turning pain in your connection into pleasure here, okay? I think this person's up for some make-up sex. And they want to be really honest with you and show you that they're willing to cut out whatever they need to cut out in order to be on your team, in your life, you know, in order for you guys to be aligned here. I think this person don't know if some of you, an odd few, not all of you, might have a child with this person. And they could be wanting to talk to you about that, or they could be wanting to make a child with you. But either way, I get that this person just generally wants to talk about, you know, your breakup, your divorce, or a divorce, and arguments that you might have, any discord or regret or bad choices made in the situation. They want to talk about that, and then they want to get it on. This is really what I'm getting here. So let's look at you. It looks like you are feeling defensive towards this person. Okay. Like you could be aware that this person is reaching out to you or wants to. You could be expecting them to show up on your doorstep. But if you're not expecting that, it's just because you feel like this person is selfish and one-sided. But I get the idea that if this is your reading and it's resonating, then you know that this person is struggling. If this isn't your reading, feel free to choose another reading or another group. But I'm getting that you're defensive towards this person. And part of you is probably not surprised to hear that they want to connect with you. And then you feel like things have taken a turn for the worst in the connection. You feel that, you know, there's bad luck in the situation, that things are out of your control. Maybe the situation's stuck in a rut. And you're just kind of healing and resting and renewing from this person. Going within, doing your own thing. Over the holidays, you're taking some quiet time, or as much quiet time as you can. You're focusing on yourself so that you can have some peace and some justice. You might be thinking about the situation and how unjust it is and what you could do or what they could do to create a win-win situation. You might be thinking about the truth if some truths come out, or if there, you know, if there needs to be some truth spoken, you could be thinking about that. But mostly you're just taking it easy and reflecting on the situation, resting and renewing here, recovering from some bad luck that's occurred in the connection. So let's look at your card. We've got the weepy card, so that makes sense. Your person's feeling weepy, group 3. And this talks about, you know, not necessarily crying. It's more about just how pain, you know, makes you appreciate the beauty of life all the more because of it, right? Like the rainbow is more beautiful because it comes after, you know, a terrible storm, you know. It comes after gray skies and everything. So, and this person's feeling sad. Again, they want to have some, they want to be in your presence and have some makeup stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they also want to weep or cry on your shoulder or let you do that, because this card also talks about sharing your sorrow with someone who understands, okay? They feel like you would understand their sorrow. So, next question is, are they thinking about you? We see that. I see they are thinking about you, yeah. And thinking about wasted potential in the connection, and thinking passionate and lustful thoughts, and wanting to convince you that they're on your side. But let's just ask, is group 3's love interest thinking about them right now? Is group 3's love interest thinking about them? Yeah, they're most definitely thinking about you. Thinking about how to bring clarity in the connection, to brainstorm with you, or at least share with you some new idea about your guys' conflicts, or just a new idea due to some mental clarity that they've gotten. They're wanting to give you mental clarity if you need it. They're wanting to talk about matters related to being more consistent in the relationship, working on the connection, talk about stagnation if you guys are in stagnation, and stability, as well as you know, bonding. They want to bond with you. They want to express themselves to you. And I feel like they want to tell you that they're loyal. They want to tell you that they're loyal, and they want you guys to be on friendly terms. So they're thinking about being on friendly terms with you, celebrating with you, and being in your circle of support, being there for you. What else is this person thinking towards group 3, please? What else is this person thinking towards group 3? You got the the star card in reverse. You know, they're thinking that they miss you. They feel depressed and they feel down. They feel weepy. They feel ineffective. They could feel like you're ignoring them, and that you're not seeing the value of your guys' connection or the value of a new beginning in this connection. At the back of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. And I like the Six of Cups because I feel like this is your person's energy. On this side, you know, this is showing these two waving at one another. Six of Cups is about nostalgia, happy memories, reunions. With it on this side, it shows that he's just angrily sort of looking down where, you know, sort of looking. He's by himself, remembering this moment and missing it. And I feel like your person's sad and weepy because they're missing being with you. And that's what they're thinking about. So how would they, whoops, get back here. How would they like to spend the holidays with you if they could? Okay. So your love interest group 3, how would they like to spend the holidays with you if they could? How would they like to spend the holidays with you if they could? We've got the Hierophant in reverse. We've got Justice. So first off, they'd like to spend the holidays with you in an original and creative way. Some sort of an outside of the box sort of way, unconventional way. With no strings attached, I'm hearing, or just like without the need for either of you to really follow any rules about the relationship. Okay? They don't want any rules imposed on the relationship. They just want to be with you and have it just sort of flow and be a little bit free and free-spirited. And then we've got that Ace of Pentacles. So if there's an apology that needs to be made, they want to make it, or they want to receive it if it's you that needs to apologize. Looks like there's been, at the very least, unequal give and take in the situation. Your person is probably the one guilty of like not giving enough in the connection, but just take how it resonates. Roles can be reversed in tarot. They want to spend a creative, original time with you. They want to bring justice to the situation. So I said earlier that, you know, I feel like you guys want justice in the situation too, that you are reflecting on a win-win solution to your guys' problems, and you want some truth to come out here. This person would bring you that truth if they could. And they would bring you an offer as well, an offer of a new beginning. It might be a battle, it might be disarming. They might feel like they have to, feel like they probably have to disarm you. You know, in other words, calm your concerns, figure out a way past your barriers, past your boundaries, that you might be angry with them or just not that open to receiving them. And so it's like they want to disarm you. They know it's a challenge, but ultimately they would disarm you and give you this offer for some sort of a solid new beginning, or plant the seed about a solid new beginning and sort of show to you that they see the value of having a fair relationship with you. You know, for some of you, this person would actually like to tell you that they feel that you could be their wife or their husband, that you have what it takes to be a domestic god or goddess, okay? That this person is looking at you as a resourceful, fertile person, a domestic person, or someone that they could have that with. And so for an odd for you, this person would actually like to propose to you. Like ideally, they would be spending the holiday by proposing to you, giving you this engagement ring. Going to the Justice of the Peace later or something, obviously not over the holidays, but giving you the ring, proposing to you, doing something unconventional, right? Because the Hierophant is about tradition and convention, can represent marriage, but he's in reverse, so it's like not a traditional marriage. We've got the Justice card, which is about legalities and contracts, can represent the Justice of the Peace. And when we've got the we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which that looks like a, you know, a gold ring, okay? So that can be an engagement ring. So I am getting that for some of you, this person, ideally, wow, this person's like digging you hard. They're really feeling like you could be the one, that they could have a home with you. Ideally, how would they spend the holidays with you? Winning you over and letting you know that they see a future with you, that they want to leave a legacy with you, have a home with you, grow old with you. That they think and feel you guys could have abundance materially and emotionally with one another in a solid home, a real home, okay? That they want to marry you. The group that this person wants to, ideally this person would tell you that they want to marry you and they would want to get engaged to you. I was not expecting that. That's awesome news. Good to hear. Whatever sadness that's been causing this connection that's got this person feeling reflective and weepy, it's really got them thinking long term. So that's how they like to spend the holidays with you. And, you know, how are they spending the holidays without you if you guys are apart? Let's look at that.